All right, guys, today we've got another Beard Advice Series video, episode 7, I think it is. So stay with me and we'll see who we've got picked out for today. Hey guys, Brian Haywood here, back with Beards and Banjos YouTube channel where we discuss tips and tricks for your beards and mustaches. We do some product reviews. We also do some special series. We are almost finished with our Epic Mustache Challenge. I feel like I've achieved epicness at this point. But anyway, stay tuned for some more videos about finishing that series out. But today we're doing a Beard Advice Series video where you guys can send in some pictures to the email address below, a little information about what kind of advice you're seeking. I do a little studying on that, see what I could come up with to help you guys out, but also so that all the viewers can learn and kind of participate in those videos as well. So today we've got Mike. Mike sent me some pictures, and then I saw where he goes by Hobo Mike on Instagram, and I thought that's pretty cool. But I found out when he sent me the email that there's a little more to it besides just a cool little name. He told me that for a long time he pretty much lived on the streets and was a hobo, and then over the past 6 months or so he's gotten sober and kind of cleaned his life up. So sometimes there's more important things in the beard community besides discussing products and beards and that kind of stuff. It is a great brotherhood and community where you can actually get a lot of support. So Mike, we're glad to have you. We're glad you got your life straightened out. And if you ever need us for anything, please reach out. I think Mike said he's in Florida. So if any of you Florida guys around, please reach out to Mike there and give him some support. But he's doing well. He's posting on Instagram. He actually started doing some little product reviews and live streams. I saw him doing unboxing the other day. And then he also started a YouTube channel where he's doing product reviews. And I think it was Hobo Junction is what he's calling that one now. Very good, straight to the point, no nonsense, tells it like it is, doesn't take forever to do it. So I'm really digging the YouTube video review style that he's got going on. So I wanted to take a look at these pictures. When I saw him do the unboxing the other day live, I happened to pop in there and he said that, yeah, he's just trying to grow out that beard. Ever since he got his life straightened out, he's kind of let his beard grow. So you'll find out a lot of times that guys kind of go through certain things in life where something happens and they just kind of grow their beard out. It just becomes kind of part of the journey they're going through in life. So after I learned that, I'm not going to be suggesting for them to have this nice, sharp, trim, line, super manicured, well, super groomed beard, because that doesn't fit his style and that also doesn't match what he's going for. So maybe we'll talk a little bit more about his beard type and some other things to think about as you're growing out your beard. So if you just let your beard grow for months and months, you may get some uneven growth. So you want to make sure that I would say every 2 months or so, you're kind of taking off and just trim it from the bottom. You don't have to worry about doing anything crazy. Just trim a little bit off the bottom, maybe about 1/4 of an inch. Just kind of comb it out good. Trim 1/4 of an inch off the bottom. It can be a square shape, or probably if you're going natural, just a little bit of a round shape to it. And that's going to keep everything together as far as the length is going to stay even. It's also going to get some of those dead ends, right? The split ends. You want to try to cut those off. If you're not sure if you've got them or not, you can see it a lot of times. But if your comb is snagging or if your fingers snag towards the end of your beard, chances are that you've got some split ends. And even I get those. And I trim my beard every 3 weeks or so, but especially underneath. A lot of times if I'm still kind of gaining length, if I don't cut off quite a bit, it'll start getting some split ends, and no matter how much you condition. So I know that you're on the right track with the right products and the beard oil and the conditioners and all that kind of stuff. So keep up that routine for sure, but a maintenance trim along the way can never hurt. All right, that's not going to really stunt your growth. It's actually going to prime you for better growth, keep things even, keep things looking more full. But other than that, just grow that thing out. I kind of think about Mike's beard being like the normal beard, and you may see me do another video in the future, just kind of a vlog video about what is a normal beard. Is there such thing as an average beard? But when I look at Mike's, I'm thinking, it's not super curly, it's not super straight. He's got good coverage everywhere, but it's not too dense, it's not too thin. So a lot of good things going for you there. I'm not sure about your cheek line, if that's what you do yourself or that's the way it grows, but you've got a great cheek line. It's in the right spot. All right. As you grow out, I kind of see it just kind of getting longer and just slightly wider. So I don't see it getting out here like this and being you know, kind of throwed out there and in the way. I don't see that happening with the beard type that you have. So in many ways, I kind of think about the beard that Mike has as kind of the prototypical average normal beard. Not too thin, not too thick, not too curly, not too straight, just kind of a good mixture of all of that. And he's got good enough growth there that he could go for pretty much whatever style he wants. So I'm not going to give you a lot of short beard options, but I will say, Mike, when you're ready for that transformation in life, and usually that'll happen somewhere over the next probably year. And like I said, a lot of guys kind of do stuff for a year and a half or so, and then they're like, okay, I'm ready to change, go on with the next phase. So if you're ready to trim up shorter, feel free to send me another message there, and I'll try to come up with some more ideas. But I kind of came out with this picture of a longer shaped beard. Just let it go. You got a good looking mustache. It's starting to be separate from your beard. It kind of lays, it's kind of curling straight down. So I don't know if you've got mustache wax, but go ahead and put the wax on it. It's going to kind of keep it out of your mouth. And then I would suggest making sure it is separate, so you can always trim the hairs right here just a little bit. I've made a video on that to kind of help separate things out. And then I wouldn't curl up or anything like that unless you just want to play around with it. But instead of having it go droop straight down, is to have it go kind of out at a 45-degree angle. Just kind of go out and then lay it on top. So as it gets longer and longer, you've got that big gnarly mustache. It's just going to lay on top of your beard very nicely as everything else grows out. Okay. If you look at the side profile there, you've got a little bit of some flyaways there at the bottom. So that maintenance trim could come in handy, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary. It just kind of matches your style, what you've got going on. As long as you don't have a lot of split ends or anything, I would just keep letting that go. There's no use of cutting a wedge shape or anything. If you're going for the big natural look, you're gonna have to let the stuff underneath kind of be the driving force to get that big beard shape. All right. And for the hair, I really like the length it is. I don't have a whole lot of suggestions for you. I wouldn't go too long because it might start looking a little bit unkempt with a big long beard. And then once again, for what I'm seeing for you, I don't think anything with clippers on your hair. I think that would be kind of taking away from the look that you've got right now. So I really like the hair, the kind of the way it is. If you go get it cut, just get a nice scissor cut. So scissor cut all over. So what's going to be on the sides there will be about finger length long, okay, about the width of my finger, and then longer on top. And you can play around with the different things on top. I know you wear a hat a lot, but you could play around with parting it on one side, parting it on the other, straight back if you wish. If you need to look more dapper in a more formal situation, you can always try slicking it back. You can also try the hair dryer and some seesaw spray for a more natural look to get more volume on that. I'm always jealous of guys who still has their hair. I don't have any, but there we go, Mike. I'm giving you a little food for thought. Just the biggest issue is just making sure you're a maintenance trim here or there. A little bit of suggestions there about the mustache going kind of out to the side instead of straight down. Okay, just a little bit of effort to try to get that training going on. And then otherwise, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep reaching out to the guys in the community. We're here to support you if you need it, and we are glad to have you in the community. And guys, make sure you put some nice comments down there for Mr. Mike, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.